Hey everyone, so for today's quick fix, I've been asked by my patrons to do a few little dogs in Halloween costumes, and I thought, well, this is hilarious because Crumble, our lovely Crumble, has got himself a bat costume for Halloween, so I thought we'd give him a go. So this is my little drawing guide for a very simple little doggy. So we've got a sort of body shape with some legs that actually sort of start quite low down, and then you have your little loop for a haunch, and then up and a sort of straight of head, but if you add in a little, there you go, add in a little bit of a sort of eyebrow lid, then you suddenly have yourself a doggy. And Crumble has some bat wings. No, how do bat wings go? That's not right, is it? Why can I not draw bat wings the right way around? So anyway, yeah, we've got that one. And then I thought we'd just do our other little dog Lola, who is a sort of quite a new dog to us. We're going to give her a little cape, so have a different pose, so a little bit of a torso, have her doing a little stretch. Lola's a little Lakeland Terrier, so she's quite a fancy little dog, but we'll give her a little hat as well, a little wizard's hat. Lovely. Okay, so let's get these painted. So Lola is a Lakeland Terrier, so she's a sort of blonde colour. So I've got some yellow ochre and cadmium yellow mixed together, and we're just going to paint in the shape. And you can see I'm just using the watercolour very loosely to sort of outline a leg, and then clean off the brush and just sort of use the water to kind of fade out the rest. And then she is a bit woolly, so I'm going to just add in a little bit of a texture. And then we'll just colour that in as well. Like I said, this is a quick fix. This is all about something lovely, quick and easy, good for a card, good for if you're wanting to think of how you could paint your own dog. Okay, and then Crumble is a chocolate labradoodle, but he's a straight-haired labradoodle. So he's very much a burnt sienna kind of a doggy. Just scribbling that in. And then maybe just get a little bit of burnt sienna. He's a bit of a scruffy doggy. And you can see, like, using the watercolour very much to sort of, he's got a funny beard as well, proper wizard beard, our dog. Using the watercolour really loosely, really scribbly, and also using unpainted space in a way that helps just sort of create the body shape. that we're not having to do tons. It's a much more expressive way of doing it. Okay, so for Lola, I think we'll do a sort of nice pale, maybe like a pale purple colour on the cape, and then do some moons and stars on it. I think it'll be fun. So I'll just mix up some colours whilst these are drying. And then Crumble's bat wings, I think we'll just keep them fairly classic and go for black on those. So I'll just let those dry 1 second. So Lola is all coloured in, and you can see how even with the just simply colouring like a flat cape and a hat, I've still done the watercolour in the similar kind of sketchy style. And for Crumble's wings, just Mars black to be a bit precise, just getting that first shape down. And now we'll just sort of scribble in the colour using water on the brush and just a little bit more colour. And then in the background, do that outline. And then draw the colour down. And then some very simple decorations on Lola's cape. So we'll do some Paynes Grey moons, stars, and just little dots, I think, and also it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? So if any of you are going, how did she paint that star? So let's have a look. We do start at the top and go down to the side, then up to the outer one, then across, then down and back to the top. I love painting things like this. It gives me a lot of joy because this is the kind of stuff I used to paint or draw when I was little. Sort of my pets or various animals in costumes doing kind of silly things. And now I actually have pets. I'm normally actually very anti dressing them up. I think it's a bit unfair on them, but like I say, we have got Crumble a little bat costume because it's just like a harness. It's just like the normal harness he wears to go for a walk, so I don't think he's really noticed that it's anything different. Okay, I'll get these patterns done and then we'll finish off with some dog details on the faces. The last thing to do is some eyes and nose. So I kind of quite like that. I'll just do a few dots for the whiskers and just and there we go. So I'm just going to let that dry, rub out the pencil, and we'll have a look at it in its finished glory. And there they are with the pencil rubbed out, and I'm just going to give them the tiniest little sweep of shadow underneath them. And they're all ready to go out trick-or-treating.